My name is Megan, and I'm 30 years old, and I'm a single mother living on the road with her 11-year-old daughter. What's your name?
My name is Molly. I am 11, and I live in a tiny home.
This is our 1985 GMC Fire Command van. Ground control to Major Tom. I'm a Bowie fan, and so I named my van after David Bowie's Space Odyssey because it's all about going off into the unknown. I built benches in the front of the van. When we were on the road last time, I did not have any type of sitting area up front, and we also have a table which we'll set up for you guys, and that's been a huge help because I work mobily and I needed like an office space and somewhere to sit, just to be able to have somewhere to sit when company comes over. Probably 4 people or 5 people comfortably sit up here and have people over for meals. It's really hard for a lot of nomads to find jobs. People are either living off their savings or they're just going from place to place and finding work where they can make ends meet. I would pick her up from school and she would tell me that I needed to quit my job. I stumbled on Instagram across this world that was starting to take off. Recreational vehicles or Mercedes Sprinter vans or building out tiny homes, and I was really intrigued by it, and I was like, you know what? I could do that. The nostalgia of like the dash itself belonging to the fire department and everything, I just wanted to leave as much of it as I possibly could. I primed and painted the whole front end, and it like really brightened up the space. And then just did some like finishing wood pieces on the front to inset my stereo, and did some live edge on both ends. I usually heat this up for sun tea every day. I've been doing that recently. We've been making sun tea, which is really delicious. I've got a thing for traditional Mexican art, so I put all of our Mexican stuff that we have up here. It's all framed out in black walnut now, and I've kind of oiled it and refinished it. I got a thing for bells.
You have a big thing for bells and pillows.
I've got a big thing for bells and pillows, blankets.
Bells and pillows.
The cushions my grandmother helped us make. These are just like secondhand foam from an old RV. Molly has a seatbelt here, and then she also has a seatbelt on the other bench. So she has 2 areas for buckling up. The nice thing about the chalkboard is when I'm parked somewhere that I want to have my Instagram handle or anything like that on the side of my rig, or if I want to leave people love notes or words of encouragement, honk if you're happy. A 4-inch memory foam topper for both of our beds, and we've both been sleeping like babies now, so that's been a huge help. I do love that I sleep right beside the window now, so I can like wake up in the morning and kind of check out what's going on out there. I also put in a weather station, which has been really cool as well. It does outdoor and indoor.
I have like a tiny den where it's like the cats love to sleep in there away from Marv, including Monet. And I got my stars, so at nighttime they light up by my light.
This little vanity cupboard I got from my mom and dad's shop, and I just refinished it with a chalk paint. So.
I still think we should put a little curtain there. Hospital curtains, and they like wrap around so that when there's like people, we can just go wee.
These are like people that we've met on the road, or people like back home that are really important to us.
That is my
I started doing this way too late. I wish I had have started using my Polaroid sooner than I did. We are moving to British Columbia, Canada. That's why we've been crossing the northern US. We're making our way to BC because they get really much more gentle climates for this long-term lifestyle, because we have no intention of moving out of the van anytime soon. Molly's actually going to be going to school in British Columbia, and I'm not going to be homeschooling anymore because she's expressed to me how she wants to build some good friendships that are like long-term.
There's also all these other kids who do it, so when I talk to all these other kids who also live on the road, they're so cool. They're like the most coolest
Road kids?
Yeah.
You're a road kid?
Yeah, I'm cool now.
Now. We've got a jerry can for extra fuel, Molly's skateboards, a hula hoop she picked up along the way. Where we're going gets a lot of rain and there's salt water, so I was pretty stoked to get this all sealed up before we took off. You can find us on Instagram at the Stepvan Diary. I also have an Instagram and website called Keep Women Wild. Women is spelled with an X, and it's to help and support and share stories from women all over the world, whether they're living nomadically or not nomadically. So you can check out that as well. Thanks, signing on to it.